Okay, this is Janetta. Woo! I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden seemed like the heaven just brought down a whole lot of good people with a lot of good experience and some things you want to know about that are important. So if you're thinking about coming to Africa, then you need to know some of these people I'm introducing you to. Okay, and Dr. Makalla, one of the things about him is natural medicines. The thing is that when you come here, or even if you can connect with him prior to coming here, because we got online doctors right now these days, and you can talk to him about some of his products and what he does and how he analyzes and his history, you can find out about him. And ladies, he got triplets, okay? That's just all I'm gonna say, he got triplets. He got triplet sons at that, my God. Well, anyway, they say, doctor, and am I right, that the continent that has the most multiplication of double and triple birth, double births, they said, is the continent of Africa.
Yes.
They have more double births than anybody.
They still haven't yet managed to destroy
the most high
our
they
genetics.
Can't do it.
They haven't been able to destroy our genetics.
Nah, they tried. They've been trying.
They're still able to get triplets.
Well, you know one thing? I want you to tell them your testimony. Tell them about you, who you are, and everything. Let the people know who you are.
Right. My name's Dr. Moses Gideon Makalla. I am a Tanzanian, and I reside in Arusha for more than 30 years. But I've been in and out in the country for studies. I've been to Netherlands, to University of Utrecht, Amsterdam twice, and I've been also going there to share the tropical experience on those universities, inviting the medical students to do their internship in Tanzania, including also Miami Beach, Miami University. So my history begins with when I was working with the flying doctors. So my wife suffered skin cancer, and we had to go under these dialysis or these radiations, and but things didn't get better, but it's even worsened actually. I had to start looking out of the box how I can save her life. So I had to travel to South Africa, Johannesburg. There's a white man who is a herbalist there in Johannesburg, and I reached there. I brought medicine, the herbals I brought to her. She swollen the face, so it became even worse than it was. So I said, oh, then maybe we are too late. That's what I thought. But I got a message from my in-laws who are in Uganda. My wife was in Uganda, so that I should go to China and look for a company, a group called Noland. They deal with the regenerative herbs, and this is the company you can get the medicine for cancer for your wife. I flew, I went to Beijing, I met the guys, and I got the medicine and sent it before I started doing research and studying about them. The idea was to reach there in China and study their medicine, and then later maybe I would bring the services to Africa. But before I do that, before I do anything, I thought it was better to send the medicine to start saving her life first when I'm studying.
Before you came back?
Before I came back. So that was the deal. So when I sent the medicine like today, my wife passed on at 7 in the evening.
Oh my.
So
you weren't there with her?
So I wasn't there. So was very bad news. I had to come back to bury her and do the send off on her. Then we went back for the study. So this was also her mission, was like, doctor, please make sure you start well those medicines and you bring them to Africa, because we are dying here, people are dying here, people are suffering. They don't have any solutions for this kind of disease. So when I went back and I finished studies, I did research on their medicines and saw the testimonies. They were really tremendous. People can get cured of cancer, can get cured of, they're treated these kidney failures.
Yeah.
Get treated without dialysis.
Oh, wow.
All those things of dialysis.
Without dialysis, isn't it?
Liver cirrhosis.
Oh, my.
They are cured. Those cancer liver, cured, all of them. Then I said, what is this? Diabetic people, there's a lot of medicine. Just
Yes,
a few days.
yes.
The guy is free from diabetes. I was like, this is the thing I could bring to Africa. And because it is a herbal, it is something very good to bring to Africa. But if it's herbal, why don't we also create some herbals in Africa
Well, most of the herbs actually come from here. They're in other places now because we took them.
And this is what they told me.
Yeah.
They told me, you guys have actually more medicine than we have in China.
Yeah, all over the years.
The thing is, you did not do research on your herbs. So I went there and I asked them, what research did you do? They said, we took the seeds to the space to see if there will be any difference between the seeds which are planted minus radiation with the seeds which were planted on Earth. The results came that the seeds which were planted minus radiations, they were more powerful. And the response was million times than these ones which were planted on Earth. So I was like, what? Okay. So they said, yes, this is the reason why we had to organize 225 acres in Beijing, greenhouse. There is special film that diverges the radiation.
Radiation from the sun. You mean sun radiation?
Yes, sun radiation. So that one, sun radiation, if it's diverted, and the plant can grow with all those special things that we need in our bodies. That is the deal. So I said, okay, this is the reason why if we give you our medicine, it takes shorter, few days, then the patient is already recovered. I said, okay, well, let me take this. He said, no, but first thing is to know if you are treating a patient, what is the root cause of that disease. That is very important than even treating the patient. He said, okay, what do you mean? He said, no, all disease, they are root cause.
They're root cause. I know. You know
There's
why?
Toxins.
The reason, let me interject to something just here. I was diagnosed about 10 years ago, no, longer than that. Let me see, my husband's dead for 14 years. And it was before he died, so about 15 years ago, with thyroid, hypothyroid. And I asked the doctor what caused it. He said, anything can cause it. No, there's something that's causing this, my thyroid, not to act right. What is it? Oh, sometimes it just doesn't, it changes when you get older, or all this kind of things like this. But I had a problem with something called sarcoidosis. And sarcoidosis sets off it's an inflammatory condition. So this is one of the reasons why I took pills for maybe around about 3 months, and I looked at it and I said, no, I can't do this because this says the rest of my life, and it's good. It might do this to you, might do that to you. So I know what you're talking about, the root cause. Because if doctors can tell you the root cause, then you know, but just to give me medicine for the thyroid, well, what about that joker that started the thing?
Yes.
You know, what about him? You know, what about it?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you very much for sharing. The root cause of all disease is toxins.
Yes.
And the source of toxins is our lifestyle.
Sugar. I eat a lot of sugar.
Simple and very clear. Lifestyle is what brings the toxins. The toxins, yes, the toxins breaks the cells, or they crush the cells, and the cells become rebels.
They get mad and strike back.
Yes, when they are rebels, they start killing other cells in the body, fighting. So when that happens, the patient would have varieties of disease. You can have diabetes, sometimes it's pressure, sometimes it's cardiovascular blockage, or like cardiovascular shrunk, or sometimes you can have like a gastrointestinal problem and liver, kidney, such associated kind of disease we call multiple organ disease. So the toxins can cause multiple organ disease. So the Chinese have got a very good formula of how to deal with it. They first detox it, and the second start building the body. When you build the body with the toxins, the response becomes poor because the enemies are still inside the body. You first sweep out the enemies, then you start importing the restoration. So this was the formula. They said, no, you have not even understand again. The root cause of everything is the gastrointestine. People start getting old from stomach. Then it comes to the legs. Then it ends on the head, the brain. Why? Because when the gastrointestine stops absorbing the food, when it stops absorbing the food, then you are throwing out the nutrients which you are meant to combat or to treat or to fix your bones, to fix your joints, to fix your cartilage, to fix your discs, everything.
All that stuff.
All that stuff is received from the gastrointestine.
Oh, wow.
So it is very important to clear that gastrointestine every time to ensure that the absorption is good.
Well, you know, a baby gets gastrointestine, you know, it's connected to the mom. And what's going on with her goes on with him. So if she's having those kind of problems, does that affect that baby as well?
Sure.
In his development stage.
Yes.
That he might even have some gastrointestinal difficulties that they can't detect, but that doesn't mean it's not there.
Correct.
Oh my God.
So the point is, once we start treatment, we start with the detoxification. When we detox it, then we follow up with the construction of the body through our regenerative restoration science. This regenerative restoration science is a medicine, herbal medicine, mixed with some supplements, which are very, very important in your body, which you missed as a treatment to your body. Because the first treatment actually is food always. Food.
Exactly.
But
and we got it over here.
If food fails because of absorption, I guess, then the medicine will come on. When the medicine fails, then we could think of trying to do the Western style medication, which is the last alternative.
That's just keeping you patchy until you die.
The last alternative would be the Western medicine could come as a third solution. The first number one food is the medicine number one. Number two is the herbal. Number three is that Western medicine from pharmacies,
from the pharmacy.
So what I wanted to say here is the treatment formula of herbal medicine of Noland different, quite different from other institutions, health institutions. Because for us, we first check the person. We check to know the root cause of the disease.
And I heard you yesterday say, "Don't tell me what's wrong with you."
Yes, we don't ask the question.
I had a friend that he had a friend that had cancer. They had detected, and they said you have cancer in 3 parts of your body, in 3 parts of your lungs. And so this friend told the other one, he said, "Why don't you go see my doctor?" He's a doctor of natural medicine. And so he said, "But don't tell him what's wrong with you." So when he got into the doctor talked to him and said they examined him a little bit. And he said, "You got 4 cancers on your lungs." The man said, "How'd you know that?" He said, "They just told me I had 3. He said, "You got 4. He said, "But if you do exactly what I say do, we can get rid of them." And the man did. And so I have an actual witness of a woman that stayed in my bed and breakfast. I have a bed and breakfast in Costa Rica called La Terraza. And she came there because she was going to visit, I think he's like an Indian guru or something like that anyway. And they talk about food, what you eat. And she had gone to the doctor, and the doctor told her, "If we don't take your breast off in 30 days, you'll be dead." She told him, she said, "Let me tell you something, I'm going to take my 30 days. And she contacted these people and went on this fast and diet, like you said, to get rid of your toxins in your body and everything. And then also the relaxing of her mind, her mental capacity. What I'm saying is that natural things work.
It works very fast.
Work. And she's living today. I talked to her before, and that has been 16 years ago. No ever resubmission, no this. So I have seen what you're talking about.
So this way of testing before you start treatment, it also tells you what kind of toxins are in the body. There are toxins twice. There's the number 1, normal toxins, which goes to the level of like the stomach, of some organs like kidney stones, like urine bladder, such things. But there are toxins which goes to the cellular level. All these Maasai detox, the herbals, the Maasai, they call themselves going to the bush and detox. They always go to the bush and they drink soup, they mix with the shamba, they mix with the all herbs. That's called cleaning the body. So there's a difference between cleaning the body and detoxifying the body. Getting it? So when you clean the body means you go the diarrhea, you put everything out, running stomach, you clean your body, everything goes out your body. But when you mean detox at a cellular level, that's in Holland only in the world so far. It's the number 1 in the world. The detox that can detoxify at a cellular level, it's only found in Holland. It's called walking cellular detox.
Oh wow! And does that clean all the lymphatics?
That is designed to toughly cleanse the body.
Oh wow!
From the top to down. And it cleanses your body at a cellular level. It's a deep cellular detoxification.
Cellular level?
Yeah, the cellular level. It cleanses all toxins. And when it cleans, it goes to the 5 main organs, which is liver, kidney, pancreas, lungs, and heart.
Oh wow!
It goes first to those 5 organs. And it cleanses. Even it unblocks the coronary artery when it's blockage. If there is any kind of blockage, it unblocks it, and it goes through the toilet. You can see actually all the medicine you have ever taken in your life. You see them that day.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad I stopped
And
taking
it
it.
is a 1 day, it's a 1 day detox.
Yeah.
But it stays in your body for 90 days.
Well, I tell you what, I would recommend some of the people that I'm listening to, talking to come on over here, and it's worth the trip. Because to come on over here and to talk to you and to contact you, because there's nothing like good health. I know I'm going to see the doctor. I mean, I have a polycystic liver disease, and my family's in my family. My son got it, my daughter, but they don't have it like I do, because I made the mistake of allowing the doctor to open me up, and it opened me up to more problems. And then also they found sarcoidosis when they opened me up. They hurry up, boop, let me close up real quick. But you know what? Because of, and you probably tell people this too, because of positivity and thinking you are going to beat this thing, you're going to try to find out what to live, that you think on living and not dying. And so I want to let people know, this doctor talks about living. He's not going to tell you that you got 2 days to live, 1 week to live, 5 months to live. He's going to talk to you about living, because cells can be broken down, but they can also recreate and multiply. And then they can get strong enough to knock those bad cells out.
Cells can be repaired, they can be nourished,
yes,
cleansed.
The body should not die. The body should not die.
Yeah, that's what I learned about actually in China.
The body should not die.
That's what I learned in China. Our leader in China said it is still very much possible for a human being, a today human being, to live 160, 170 years. It is still possible.
I believe it.
As long as they will keep cleaning their gastrointestinal tract. That's all.
Well, so people, let me tell you something. Doctor, give them your information. Do you have a web page? If you don't have a web page, do you have a WhatsApp number? What do you have that you can get in contact? They can get in contact with you. And if you can't get in contact with him, from this information, make sure you let me know.
Okay. I have WhatsApp, and I'm organizing YouTube.
Okay.
I'll send you in a few days.
Okay.
The YouTube link, so that you can share it with the people who are listening.
Okay.
One thing more which I wanted to share with you for what is going on now, before we end up.
Okay.
Before I share my contact, I mean, it's like today's lifestyle has tortured our boys.
Oh yeah, I know. We have impotencies on the rise. 27 years old, they're impotent.
Yes, they get married, they don't get children.
Yeah, they're
They
impotent.
get married,
It's in the
they
food we
delay it.
have.
The food we're eating,
It's in the food we have.
it's very bad style. And
Yeah.
these people, the Western people, they have really triggered us.
But the Western people, that's where the depopulation comes about. So, you
Yes.
know, we won't even go there, but
Yeah.
our foods that we have, the chemicals we have, you know, it used to be if you cooked with oil and you cooked and the oil got all on the roof and everything. Well, they put chemicals in there where it doesn't do that anymore.
Exactly.
So we got a lot of chemicals in
That's
our
what
bread.
I wanted
chemicals.
actually. This
Yeah.
Festag,
Yeah.
Festag festival.
Uh-huh.
It's like to say my prayer request has been answered.
Yes.
2 years ago, I was thinking how could I unite Africa, the herbalists, the people, bring the knowledge to people, bring the knowledge, share the knowledge of food, because where they have trapped us from food,
That's in our food.
and they have also trapped us for being naive
Yes.
on certain
That,
things.
no, believing in scientific
Yes.
or whatever.
Because like now, 1 acre, we would get 7 or 10 bags of maize.
Uh-huh.
But when they came with the stories of 70 bags in 1 acre,
In 1 acre.
and you put manure, these
Yeah.
fertilizers,
Plus
and
insecticides.
insecticides, pesticides, all that, then it came like the toxins are too much in the food.
And half of the stuff we look at is not food.
It's not food,
It
it's
is
just
not
toxins.
food. It's just regular.
As it,
Yeah.
as it wasn't enough for them, they said, okay, now we introduce you these broilers, chicken
Oh yeah.
without hands.
Is
Eggs.
that what that is?
Yes, The
A
chicken.
broiler is a chicken without an egg?
Yeah, no hands, no. It's like a man without
Yeah, I know
kid.
too.
Yeah, there's no hands.
It's like eating a grape without a seed in it.
Yes, that's
No
what
joke.
people are
I thought
eating.
they're different. I thought broilers, because I've been eating broilers because I thought broilers were just because they did them different, didn't feed them just on grass.
No,
I
no,
thought
no.
maybe I didn't know broilers were chickens that
Without hands.
without hens or without roosters. Which
Yeah,
one?
without roosters. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say without the hen because you can't get the chicken without the hen. Egg got to come out some kind of way.
But they also can make eggs sometime in that whatever they call the incubator.
Injection or something.
Incubators, those ones they give chicks.
Oh yeah,
Get
incubator.
chick,
Yeah, incubator.
So those
Incubator.
comes all without their if you get a child without who has come out without a man from the mother only, you expect that child will have sperm count to bring the children.
I don't know. I'm kind of deep because I think what they do is they inject the woman with the seed of a man, don't they? Somebody.
All the style which are changing our genetics.
Yeah, well, I know because they can do anything with that.
Yes.
You know, with that
It's all
seed.
about genetic change.
Yeah, it's about genetics. I'm not this. I believe you, but I'm just, it's just amazing what they're doing. Because it's like I'm God.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that if we trust and believe in the Most High, which people say they do, He says in the first part of that book, which we call the Bible, He said the leaves of the trees are for the healing of the nations. And we have some trees that have some powerful healing all throughout Africa. The baobab
Yes.
tree, and I just found out about the wild black olive tree here in Tanzania, and all the plants, the herbs and things that are here. Our pharmacy is here. We have
Yes.
everything we
Big
need.
we don't need anything from
We
outside.
don't need anybody to put something together.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we were made the market of those chemicals.
Yeah.
Western. They come here to destroy our land by putting manure, fertilizer.
Yeah.
The land which has never needed manure. They came here and with the propaganda of you can harvest more bags of maize. You can harvest more bags of sunflower. You can harvest more bags of beans or anything if you add manure. Get it? Now that is also a propaganda. It is just like a trap, trapping us on a certain level that because we are naive, we like to have more. We are greedy. We like to have more. That's what they are meant.
Now, if you use natural fertilizers, is that okay?
Very okay. Very okay.
But you're talking about
These-
fertilizers
yes,
with
which
stuff
are
in.
made from crude oil.
Yeah, you're not talking about the natural fertilizer, the cow, the
Correct,
chicken, and everything. Okay, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Yeah.
these chemical
Yeah, the
fertilizers.
chemicals. To
Understand?
make things grow faster.
Go
this,
faster,
that,
or you give to
and
the
all the
chicken.
chemicals in
The
the
chicken
soil.
in 3 weeks is ready.
Yeah.
You know what it means? Meaning in the future children, our future children,
Yeah,
their lifespan will be very small.
yeah. Well, we're experiencing that now.
Yes.
I had two nephews that dropped dead. They were one was 39, one was 37 or 36.
Then-
They were within 6 months of each other.
Yes. That's caused by GMO food, GMO fruits.
High blood pressure.
High blood
I think
pressure.
one
Those
young man came on the bus, went to the hotel, checked in, and dropped dead. I mean, these are young people. These are not people. When I was a kid, people you didn't have hardly anybody dying that was over less than 60 years old. Everybody around just dropping dead, young teenagers. So we have to do something. It starts with us.
Correct.
It starts with you and me.
Starts with you.
And it starts with you. You got to do something about it. You share this video.
Yes.
You share it.
Share the video.
And you share it. You look at it again and again and again. It's not perfect. but it is good. You need this information. And give them your information. How can they
People
contact
don't
you?
they don't get children because they eat the eggs which are brought without roosters, and the chicken without roosters. And how do you expect this person to have sperm count to pregnant the woman? How?
They don't. They're building AI. Everybody's going to take place.
It's all about the population.
Yeah.
It's all about introducing things like soda, those processed sugar, all that kind of food. This kind of food we eat, they are the main problem in our health.
Well, we got choices, okay? We have choices. Most of you Americans, I can't talk about the Jamaicans and the Barbadians, or even I can't talk about a lot of the African people because they haven't gotten a lot of the information that we have, and we've gotten the information because the scientists that are developing most of this stuff is in the West, and that's where we live. But you have a choice. Your food that you eat, watch out what you're putting in your mouth, because it can mean life or death. Now, I'm 80 years old and I got some problems, but I can get up and go around, I can move, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to even get better. But I'm going to let you know that it takes an accounting of you to make a decision that you want to make a change, because life is a gift and you have it, and you're the only one that can keep your gift. And you have to do it by what you put in your body, which we say is the temple of the living God.
Exactly. And imagine like me, I'm 55 years old.
Oh, you're young.
And you see how even boys with the 40, they struggle to get children.
Yeah.
They are right off. Like boys 39, 37.
Yeah, they can't
36,
have any, they go no sperm count.
Yeah, no sperm count.
And he has triplets.
And I've got triplet sons.
Yes.
Before this triplet son had twins.
Oh my God.
So it's not coming because it's
no, it's the food you're eating.
It's food I eat, and also you don't do much with the women. So that the sperm count stays there for some time, and it becomes mature. Understand? It becomes mature. When you do that, then you are definitely going to have baby twin. Contact is my WhatsApp number is +255 783 319500. I repeat, my WhatsApp number is +255 7833 19500.
Okay.
Makalla. My direct call is +255 766 590 163.
Okay.
Direct call is +255 766 590 163. Dr. Makalla is my name, a top leader of Noland, top doctor for East African Cancer Institute from alternative medicine.
Now, doctor, tell us the Noland. Is it N-O-L-A-N-D?
The Noland is N-O-R, land.
Okay, N-O-R.
Then land.
Norland.
Norland.
Yeah, okay, I want to make sure we know that. So look up Norland.
Just like here.
Norland.
Norland, Tanzania.
Okay, Norland, Tanzania.
Norland, Tanzania.
Okay.
Norland is the promised land
of
people with good health.
I believe it. Now, I have my eyesight, I can't see.
Well,
but that's one of my last concerns, but I believe it. I believe that you get the, well, that's a long story. We don't want to tell it over here. It hasn't been that long ago, maybe about 5 years. It was going out, but not like this. But I felt.
I'll reverse your sight.
Yeah, so I felt out.
Reverse your sight.
That's good. He's going to reverse my sight.
And you're going to be attached to him.
Woo!